Aloha, you can call me Craw. I know if you're a fan of the series, you're probably asking yourself, you don't quite look like Craw, but you sound the same. Don't you have a big bushy beard? Well, I did. I was growing it out for a part in a play that I played, and now that play's over and I can shave it down. Usually I maintain a very clean goatee, but I was so frustrated with the beard on my face that I just took it all the way down for the first time in quarter of a century. On today's episode of Sorting and Organizing, I want to go through some different pieces than I had been. I'm growing a little frustrated going through like 5 or 6 pieces a stream because it just feels like it's not moving nearly as fast as I want it to for getting all my pieces organized. So we're going to be going through some bigger groupings of pieces so you can really kind of see how quickly it can go for this. All right, so these are some pieces that I haven't. I just kind of sitting around. I don't know why I made this Thor hammer out of 2x3s. I don't know why I have so many of them, but I did. We also have some other pieces over here, so let's go through them. So let's see. The first thing I probably should do is separate them into. Yeah, separate them. So let's do that. I can see that I put a 2x1 in the middle of these and a 2x2 of a different color. Slide that over there. I don't use red in my ballasting, so I don't know why I made this, but it's been on my desk for a long time. You know how it is, sometimes you're just like messing around with pieces and you build something random. That was my Lego Thor block. Oh, that did not pop off as well as I wanted it to have. I wonder if they'll pop off better with this one. Yeah, that's the right approach. Okay, maybe not. Jeez. Again, one of the reasons why I'm going away from this is when I was in the small part organizer bins, I felt like I needed to conserve space. And the easiest way to conserve space is to get them into these types of stacked patterns. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would take. Just doing this might be my entire blog for today. All right, this is a 2x3. 2x3 plate. I believe I have done these ones, but let me just double check. Plate. 2x3. I have done that piece before. So let's figure out what we have. They're all going to be light bluish gray. So anytime you have to count a ton of things, I have a strategy for doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9. And then my 10th one, I stack here. That way I'm always counting up to 10. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. And 1. Oh, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that's an even number. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 30. I don't know why I have 130 of those, but I do. At some point, I'm going to have to figure out what I needed this piece for. Okay, so I do see that I have this on my wanted list. Let's see where I have it in my wanted list. A launch tower, that. Fire station rebrickable, fire station modular. So I do need this for my ballast curves. I don't think I had that in my ballast box. This is one of the things I'm using one of those boxes for that I'm no longer taking apart. It's just going to have all of the pieces that I need for ballasting and for Mills plates. And up here I wrote what pieces I needed and where they go. I don't know why in my list of ballasting I say I need this, but I don't have it on here. So we're just going to add it in for now. And then when I can sit down and figure out what is wrong in this box so that I have this, because according to what I wrote, I do need 56 of these, and I have 136 luckily. So we'll work on that. All right. But I do need that. Let's get the other things I need, because I'm going to need 2x3s, 2x1s, and a 2x2. So let's get those out of the bag. See, that's the process I should follow. I should get the bags out first and then go by that piece. So we just did 2x4s. And considering we've already logged them, we can just put them in. That way I don't have to look up the number on Bricklink. As you do your own organization, you'll kind of figure out what works for you. Because while I do like the idea of sitting here going, I need these 2x4s, right? And seeing, I have it on 16 wanted lists. See, I need dark bluish blue, Luckily, I don't have any one of these in black, but like, for instance, I know I need 7 of this for Hagrid's hut. I have my bag literally right here. I could pull them out and put them in right now. Maybe I'll start working on that. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Let's start with this one, because I know what this one is. I just don't think I've logged it. Let's zoom in so you can see it better. So this is a modified 1x2 with door rail piece. I've got this in 4 wanted lists. Ballast curve, winter. Yep. See? Yeah. It would be good to do that. And I'm going to strongly consider that. Although this is not one of the colors that I need for it, right? These are, I need it in green and tan. And as you can see, I have light blue, dark tan, yellow, and green. I mean, yeah. Here we go. And you can see this is one of the reasons why I've done this. These 4 items were in like a bag like this, whereas all these other ones were already in a case. So to be able to combine them, it's so much easier now. I don't think I would have found these going through this. Now I want to confirm the color of this one, because my gut said this was dark tan. Looks like a match to me. 1x2 modified plate. So plate modified, 1 times 2. So this has got a lot of them here. I'm looking for. So there's that one. It's like that, but it's a different grip on the end. And I'm concerned this grip is going to put it in a different category because of this grip. Like, I would have stored this in grips. Let's try to think of where I have one of these in a set, because that's probably going to be the quickest way to it. Let me look. All right, I can't see an easy, quick way. We're going to Google Lens this one. So this is a hinge category. Interesting. So I bet you that is also a hinge. Now that I know that hinge is its own separate category away from those. That is good to know. I'm torn if I want to have hinge dash plate as a category, because it just says hinge here. But this is hinge plate. We're going to leave it as just hinge for now. So it looks like there's 124 types of hinges. Those are hinges there. Okay. It's so fascinating what constitutes a hinge and what doesn't. That's a hinge. This should be a hinge. This should be a hinge. I don't know if those are. These will be hinges. Okay, that makes sense as a hinge. Like that, perfect sense. This, perfect sense. That's a hinge. That's dumb luck that I thought that was, I had that in the right bag. Okay. So these are hinges. So here's our next hinge we're going to have. Is going to be, and this one does come in red, and this looks like it. Without reinforcements. Okay, so when you flip it over, it looks like that. So those ones, this piece has these two here. Whereas this one has them. So I know I have the right one. I want to save this hinge category for like tomorrow's Lego brick of the day. So I might just do this one because I just found it fascinating that this would not be a modified plate. This is a hinge. So there you go. This probably wasn't not as efficient as I would have liked it to have been. Realizing how hard it is to take stacks of Lego bricks apart kind of revalidates my belief that I should store them in bags, loose, as opposed to connected. Finding out about a new category, hinge, was pretty cool. So while this may not have been the most exciting version, this I actually think is very par for the course for this series. But mahalo for watching, friends.